uploaded, everybody. And if you are a college football fan, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. That is all we do here every single day. And don't forget to send gear to represent your team to be on my back wall forever. All you have to do is send your gear. It can be a shirt, a mini helmet, a jersey, a cup, whatever you want to send to this address. P.O. Box 360, Liberty, South Carolina 29657. People have already sent me a lot of great stuff. It's on my back wall, but I still need more. Now I'm having to do a little bit of rearranging because I just got the Oklahoma State mini helmet from Matt and Grace. Not gonna lie, that's pretty sweet. Once again, in the car line, and a video idea popped in my head. I've done 2 other videos already today, and I'll put them out as well, but I wanted to talk about this. Yesterday, I did a video on how the Georgia versus Oklahoma game was canceled, how Bret Yormark has come out publicly and said that he's working with Texas and Oklahoma for an early exit. So it looks like the stars could be, I'm not saying for sure, but could be, if you look at everything all together, they could be aligning to where Texas and Oklahoma leave for the SEC in 2023. Maybe it could happen in 2024, I don't know. But if you look at everything that's been said over the past 3 months, it's looking like there's a very real possibility that they could be leaving in 2023. And I know I've been hearing about the big buyout, but I think that's why Bret Yormark came out and said he's working with Texas and Oklahoma. So they might be reworking that buyout to where it's still a decent buyout, but not quite as big as what the contract says. We'll have to see what happens with that. But the point of this video today is, this might be the last year that West Virginia has a chance to beat Oklahoma in the Big 12. West Virginia has not been able to beat Oklahoma since we've joined the Big 12. Most of it has been Dana Holgorsen, but even since Neil Brown has come to West Virginia, we've lost to Oklahoma twice. We didn't get to play them in 2020, and if you really think about it, with the defense that we had that year, and it being a home game, perhaps we would have had a decent shot of beating Oklahoma that year. But, that's hearsay. That's coulda, woulda, shoulda. This could be the last year that West Virginia has as far as a chance of beating Oklahoma while being in the Big 12. And starting off the season 0-2, it's not looking good. Now, in my preseason prediction, and it's laughable now, I had West Virginia going 9-3 with an outside chance of going 10-2. If we wanted to go 10-2 now, we'd have to win all 10 games, and that's just not happening. Going 9-3, we'd only have to be able to lose 1 game. I don't think that's going to happen. So I think best case scenario is 8-4, and that's if this defense turns it around quickly. They looked lost. They looked slow, miscommunication, out of place all over the field. I don't know what happened against the Kansas game, and I know that Kansas looks better this year. I get that. But if you watch the West Virginia defense, it just looked bad. Really, really bad. If that defense keeps playing the way it did against Kansas, we might not win another game after the Towson game. That defense has got to get fixed. And what really sucks is it looks like the offense has gotten fixed with JT Daniels. I mean, we can move the ball pretty much at will. We played good against Pitt, who has one of the best front sevens in all the nation. And, of course, we moved the ball well against Kansas. So I'm not worried about our offense. It's that daggum defense. Can West Virginia beat Oklahoma in Morgantown this year? I mean, I guess anything's possible. It is at home, but Kansas proved that playing in Morgantown doesn't mean anything this year. So I really don't know. If this is the last chance that West Virginia has to beat Oklahoma while being in the Big 12, then we might be 0-4 against Oklahoma while being in the Big 12. And that's something that you cannot scrub away. That will hang over our heads forever. Yes, we beat Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl when we were in the Big East. But since being in the Big 12, haven't beaten Oklahoma. We've come close several times, including last year. Surprisingly, we only got beat by 3 points. Turn around and we let that game beat us twice when we lost to Texas Tech, dadgummit. I'm scared that that's what happened with the Kansas game. We let the Pitt game beat us twice, so it's almost like a deja vu. I'm actually hoping that is the case because maybe West Virginia will wake up from its coma that it was in against Kansas and come out and play to its full potential. I don't know. But what's West Virginia's full potential? I don't know. Is the defense really that much worse this year? I don't know. So for the first 3 years, we've complained about the offense. The offense has gotten fixed. And now the strength of this team, the defense, looks like to be a liability this year. That has got to be fixed if West Virginia wants any shot of beating Oklahoma and perhaps the last opportunity of beating Oklahoma in the Big 12. Guys, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. So we'll see if West Virginia can pull off probably be a big upset at this point now against Oklahoma, and if this indeed is the last year of Oklahoma in the Big 12. Two big ifs. But right now, it's not looking good for West Virginia as far as getting a win against Oklahoma before they leave for the SEC. Y'all let me know in the comments section, how much of a chance do y'all give West Virginia of beating Oklahoma before they leave for the SEC? Whether they leave by 2023 or 24, 25, whatever. How big of a chance do you give us of actually beating Oklahoma before they leave? That's all I got for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.